Weeks on from the federal election, the results of some seats are still unclear. In Bradfield, the race between Liberal Gisele Kapterian and Independent Nicolette Boele is on a knife edge. And for the latest, I'm joined by the ABC's Chief Elections Analyst, Antony Green. Antony, thank you so much for joining us. What's happening with Bradfield? Could we be looking at a by-election here?
Not yet. They're doing the distribution of preferences. The current gap is about 3 or 4 votes. Bounces around, one vote here, one vote there. Once this count's completed, they'll have a final determined margin, and it will be under 100 votes almost certainly, and they will do a complete recount. They'll count every vote again, including all of the first preferences for the Kapterian and Ms. Boele. In this distribution of preferences, they don't recount those votes, they only do the distribution of everybody else. So the full recount will look at every ballot paper, look at every informal ballot paper, if at the end of that, at the end of the recount and distribution of preferences after the recount, they will declare a winner. Once they've declared a winner, that winner can sit in Parliament. It's a matter for then for the losing candidate to challenge that in the Court of Disputed Returns. Whether they choose to challenge or not is up to them.
What are the chances of Nicolette Boele being a few votes ahead now after a recount, Gisele Kapterian being a few votes ahead? How likely is a change, I guess?
There's 110,000 votes. I have no idea.
I mean, has this sort of thing happened before? You know, it's so close. You could sort of end up either way.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a close contest. I don't think there's any point making odds on who's going to finish ahead. It will be under 100 votes. They will do a full recount, and at the end of that, there will be a margin, and one of them will be declared the winner, and the other one can take it straight to the courts.
There are a few other seats still looking tight. What's happening in the Melbourne seat of Goldstein?
Can I just add to that? Just because it goes to the courts doesn't mean it will. The losing candidate may choose not to challenge it because they probably think they wouldn't win the by-election. So it doesn't automatically go to a court or go to a by-election. It's a choice for the loser. In the seat of Goldstein, it's about 120, 130 votes. It's bobbed around there. Zoe Daniel, the independent, has been talking about trying to get a recount. It's not under the 100 vote automatic recount at this stage, so they'd have to give compelling reasons why there should be a recount.
And in Tasmania, Jackie Lambie is also in for a tense wait. What's happening there?
Well, it's impossible to know with the Senate. My suspicion is she will win. She's got half a quota. She's a significant number of votes ahead of the 7th place candidate, which is the One Nation candidate, Lee Hansen. Jackie Lambie is very well known. In Tasmania, why it's difficult is you're talking about a quarter of votes are cast below the line for individual candidates. Jackie Lambie is the highest profile individual candidate at the election. She will attract a significant number of preferences to her throughout the count. So I think she's probably she's in 6th at the moment, and of those is the best position to win. The only question is whether Lee Hansen could catch her.
Antony Green, thank you so much for that update. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.